Early day for a creator interview. Oh my goodness. Coffee. Okay. We're gonna go make some coffee right now.
That's
because
right.
It is, what time is it right now?
7:35.
It's 7:35, so we had about a 4:30 start today. And
how's it going?
How's it going? We got a hiker over here, and we're gonna hike a little bit. We're gonna
Yep.
talk. We're gonna make some coffee.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's get rolling.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so a little mountain water coffee.
I know, I wasn't actually thinking about using mountain water for the coffee.
Right.
Until you said something, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I was gonna use my like water bottle.
Right.
But yeah, no, this turned out pretty good.
So the sun's rising. Again, we're here with Connor, and he has, you know, a lot of experience at a young age.
Yeah.
To get your YouTube channel rolling. You're working on a ton of different projects with Armando.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, we're all about the creator series interviews, about just finding out who you are, what you do, and what your passion is in filmmaking.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I would say that my passion in filmmaking is finding a way to blend my two passions, which is filmmaking, but also nature.
Right.
And so for my personal channel, that's what I'm trying to do. As I said earlier, I'm trying to blend nature with filmmaking. But what's really cool with working with these other YouTubers, which has given me a ton of experiences, I've been able to be a part of bigger things than someone of my channel size could ever possibly be a part of.
Yeah.
Working with Armando has led to a lot of really interesting opportunities and really interesting projects with like Nikon or other companies, and like short films that we've got to work on, which have all been super handy, and I've been really blessed in that way.
Yeah, some of those, we'll leave links in the description, because some of those will be out by the time that this video comes out.
Absolutely, there's already a few that are out.
Right, and one of them which you are in the film.
Yeah,
so,
you
will check them out. It is a dope, absolute dope scene.
You got a sneak peek.
Yeah, exactly. I got a sneak peek, and it is fantastic. And Armando and I were talking about on when I interviewed him.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to him the coolest part about all the YouTube influencers and the YouTubers out there is that there's a community that's being built. And Armando has proved that by supporting you in your own channel.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And actually kind of kicking you to do it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. So actually there's a number of people in the filmmaker community YouTube space, right?
Right.
That have actually been kicking me, because I know pretty much everybody, and they're like, Connor, you haven't started your channel. Why haven't you started your channel? Sidney DeYoungson was one of them. He was like, dude, you got to start your channel. Why haven't you done it? It's like, I don't know. Dave Mays was another one. He was like, why haven't you done it?
Right.
I just don't have time, you know?
Right.
Armando, he was like, dude, we can make time. We can make this happen.
Yep.
And then one day, it just sitting in bed, it finally occurred to me. I was like, yeah, why don't I do it?
Right, cool.
So.
That's awesome, man. And you have a different take on it, because you like to hike like we're doing today, and you like to do traveling and different things, and some of the YouTubers are doing that.
Absolutely.
Right? You know,
absolutely.
But again, there's new ideas, there's new approaches.
Yeah, someone said, and I can't remember who it was, but he said there's no new ideas, there's just new perspectives.
New perspectives.
So if you can give a different and new perspective that's intriguing, that people enjoy, you're offering value. And, and that's a good thing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just inspiring each other, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's why we were doing this series, is to show people what other people, like a BTS of what their approach is, and giving them advice of starting up. Like, you know, Armando kind of gave his experience. He's been doing it a lot longer, so he gave his experience. to a newer YouTuber. So why don't you tell us about your gear? Because we're obviously all about the gear.
Yeah, we are about
and
gear.
I know that we have both have EOS Rs. We're shooting on an EOS R right now with the 16 to 35, and you shoot that, but you also shoot X-T3.
I do, and I love my X-T3. That's my baby camera. Man.
Okay.
I finally decided to branch out and try to shoot with like F-Log and try to shoot with H.265, which is 10-bit, which I hadn't explored because I was kind of like hesitant about it. I was like, I don't know if I want to mess with the file sizes. It's gonna make my computer chug. I don't want to color grade. Ever since I did that though, it's opened up this whole new world with me and that camera, and I love it. I do love my R. I think it's a workhorse camera, but there's something about Fujifilm that just gets me excited. Absolutely. It just gets me excited. It's like this cool little camera. Every time I go out, people are like, oh dude, what vintage camera? Oh, you shoot film? It's like,
yeah.
No man, it's digital, shoots 4K.
You got the silver?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
And I love it for photographer because I'm more of a photographer, right? I mean, I do some filmmaking and things like that, but photography is my background. And I love that camera as a street photography camera. Like when I first got back into photography, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, I had gotten the Olympus EM Mark II, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And it's same like vintage, right, style, little stubby 24, 35 millimeter lens, 50 millimeter lens. And there's something though about that Fuji color for photography.
It's so good, and even if you don't want to mess with RAW, the film simulations in there are
fantastic.
Amazing. My personal favorite is the Acros.
And it's straight, like you said, you don't have to shoot RAW or log or Vlog or
F-Log.
F-Log, thank you.
You would have got there.
Log.
Yeah.
To get a great final product that saves you post workflow and time.
Absolutely.
So you were talking about your gear. You using the X-T3. You love that. That's your baby.
Yep.
How about your post workflow?
So
computer software. You use Premiere, right?
I do use Premiere.
Okay.
I used to use Final Cut when I worked with a different YouTuber. And that was great. That was fine. It was fast.
Right.
But I do love Premiere now that I'm on Premiere. I feel like it's just, I don't know, is it more professional? It sounds kind of dumb, but there's just more flexibility with the program, I think, than Final Cut.
It feels more natural to me because I come from an audio engineering background.
Right.
And I used Pro Tools for like 15 years.
Oh, Pro Tools, yeah.
So it feels more timeline-y.
Right.
You know, multiple track, kind of, just the layout, right?
Absolutely.
So, hey, why don't we swing that camera around?
This
show
looks
people
really
this
cool.
View.
Yeah, here we go. It's kind of like these weird buildings everywhere. I'm stepping in like a pool of water right now. This is all good things.
This is all thing. You're soaking wet, man.
It was already wet from the making coffee earlier.
Right. Yeah.
But I use I don't use the super awesome newest edition MacBook, but it's what I can afford right now, and and that's what I'm using. Premiere kind of chugs on it though.
Yeah.
So I definitely miss Final Cut in that way. No.
Okay.
I just bulldoze through it.
Bulldoze through it. And deal with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, just deal with the lag, but eventually I'll invest in like a desktop or something when it makes sense.
Yep.
But yeah, so my workflow is pretty simple. I've been considering getting into DaVinci.
Okay.
But I don't know yet. I don't know.
We have it because we have the our studio cameras are the 6K.
Nice, that makes sense. Yeah.
And just for punching and everything in post.
There's some really cool stuff with DaVinci.
Yeah, I've heard great things. We don't dive into it a little bit, but again, it comes down to time and workflow, right? Like if you're working full time with Armando and you're trying to start up your YouTube and get that going,
absolutely, and you're
setting your goals for that, you got to really balance out and choose what's most important at that time, what makes the most sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, and right now, since I know Premiere, that's what I'm going to stick with until maybe extra time presents itself.
Right.
And then I can maybe learn something new.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Why don't we keep walking for a little bit?
Okay.
This is fun, man.
This is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Connor has definitely made me work for this creator interview here. but I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but at least you're enjoying it, right?
I wasn't enjoying the beginning when my ears were burning from the cold air.
Now it's warming up.
Because I wasn't planning on doing a hike interview, so I didn't bring my hat or earmuffs. Here we are, and it's just a beautiful day up here. We're a little overexposed here, so I'm gonna try to step down a little bit, just so we're not burning.
Nice.
And I'm actually gonna try to get a shot for you guys so you can see where we're at. And what's this place called again?
So this is Ice Ridge. We're right next to Mount Baldy.
Okay.
In like Rancho Cucamonga area of California.
It's just a fun town name to say.
It's just
Cucamonga.
Yeah, whenever I go through, it's like Cucamonga.
Yeah.
You know? It's real fun. Apparently Cucamonga was like, I don't remember what show it was, but there's some popular TV show that took place in Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, cool.
Of all places.
We'll have to check it out.
I don't know where, but
maybe we'll leave a link to that too.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
We're all kinds of talking on this interview today.
Yeah, I know. We're just talking about every topic.
Absolutely. So let's do a quick swipe. Show you guys the mountain here, and we got a beautiful stream. Sun's hitting the waterfall over there beautifully. I mean, this is gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
You ready to hike back out of here?
I think I got a few years on you.
Maybe a few.
Just a couple.
I look older than I am though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely look older than I am.
So AKA Mountain Man with us today. We're gonna walk back down the hill. I'd like to thank you so much for bringing me up here today, man.
Dude,
I really appreciate it.
Thanks for allowing me to be interviewed. This has been a lot of fun. You know,
Cool.
I wasn't expecting this either.
Yeah, yeah.
This is awesome. This is really
Well, you know, I love your work.
Thanks, man.
I do.
I really appreciate
you've
it.
got great style, and you know, check out his channel, support him, subscribe, share his stuff, help him grow. We're all here as creators to build a big community and to help each other out.
Love
so
it.
help out Connor. You're gonna see a bunch of his info all over our website and everything like that. We're gonna hike, we're gonna enjoy the day.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some breakfast.
Yeah. Alrighty guys, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for hanging.
Good, how are you?
Is it going?
It's going.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Are you on YouTube?
We are.
What's your channel name?
GearFocus. I'll
Okay.
give you a card.
GearFocus?
Yeah.
I watch a
Focus.
lot of YouTube.
Oh really?
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
Judy.
Hi, Judy. Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet-
Judy.
nice
This
with
is
George.
Connor, and I'm
Connor.
Matt.
Connor, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jerry.
Nice to meet you.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jerry, nice to
Hike
meet
in this
you.
area quite a bit. Baldy, everything, Gorgonio.
Oh,
Awesome.
wow.
Well, we'll
Absolutely.
end up doing what, about an 8 mile?
8, yeah.
It's 8.
We're doing a loop.
All the whole thing
Did
is
you
8.
do the loop?
No, we're not going to do the whole thing. We thought
Well-
about it, but we got some other stuff to do
Yeah,
today, so we're like, maybe we should head back.
How far did you go up?
Not very far at all. Yeah, not very far.
Did you get to the wilderness sign?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not too far.
No, we really didn't get far.
Well,
but
cool.
We're just out here to enjoy a morning.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Oh, it's
get out and
beautiful.
hike.
Oh, yeah.
Change-
Water is pretty much year-round.
Yeah, it was amazing. We made some coffee with the water just a little bit ago, so it was
Nice.
delicious, amazing coffee.
There's a lot of history
Cool.
around here.
Yeah.
Flooding and
Really?
to have the cabins and like
Yeah,
the
the
lodge
foundation.
resorts.
I saw the foundation.
Yeah, it was a big flood that took it out. Back down the trail, unless if you know where to look, there's a buried vehicle, an old vehicle buried back there. Yeah.
Yeah, we were curious. We're like, what's with all these like foundations and chimneys, and we
There was
found
a
like maybe
fire
a bed
and a
frame.
flood. Now, I don't know how close together they were. You know, a lot of times fire comes through, right?
Yeah.
You get a flood because the trees are all burnt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So it could have been the same year or very close. but
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Well,
It
thanks
is
for the
nice.
info,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, appreciate
We'll have
you
to
guys.
look
It
you
was
up.
so nice to meet
Yeah.
you. Yeah, let me get you.
Nice to
Let me
meet
see
you.
if I have a card.
Pleasure.